On YouTube, my name is LB Ninja 7, your resident Mistweaver monk. But guys, we're back on the pink Mistweaver, the Paladin. You guys really liked episode 1 of this Zero to Hero series. I don't know anything about Holy Paladin, but with your help, your comments, I think I've gotten better since last episode. It has been exactly 1 week, which means that we have a vault to open. This is our first vault of the season on the Holy Paladin. We still aren't quite yet to the LFR level, but we might be there by hopefully next week. I'm going to be playing this a little bit more over this weekend, but I'm going to try to keep everything within the videos. I don't want to play any outside of the videos. I don't want to progress too much off camera. Now, what are we going to look for in the vault? I think our best loot possible, obviously, is going to be a weapon. I don't know if there's any trinkets that we're going to be gunning for, so hopefully no trinkets, because I think our best trinkets are in the raid, so we're going to want to wait and get some of those in from the raid. So we want to gun for some haste first early on, because we're going to be doing Mythic Plus a lot more than we're going to be doing raids. So you guys also left some great insight. I know there's a lot of Holy Paladin people that watch me, since Holy Paladin and Mistweaver are so similar. Come on, give us something good. But you guys told me some good tips, and we're going to be implementing those for this video. So what is this? Oh, a trinket. Increases an ally's armor by oh god, this is pretty bad. Well, it's item level. It's item level 421, which is better than anything that we have at the moment. That is really bad, though. So let's go ahead and equip it. Hey, look, we got about 140 item level increase there from that piece. So let's go ahead and do some of the changes. So one of the comments that I kept getting was to apply an aura, like a you guys told me like ret aura, or did you say devotion aura? You guys, I think you said ret aura, but we're gonna do devotion aura. If I'm wrong here, just let me know down below and we'll apply ret aura. You guys also were pretty upset that I was playing with Avenging Crusader. Now, I know that the Avenging Wrath Might build is the best build to go in Mythic Plus. I know that. But in the first video, you probably skipped over the part where I said, I know that, but I do just want to play with Avenging Crusader. It sounds fun. It sounds like something that I know, so I just want to try it out for at least the first video. But now we're going to go ahead and make that swap. Now, this is the more meta Mythic Plus talent build that most people play with. All right, so let's just try to get into a group. We got to look for some low keys. Vortex Pinnacle would be perfect to get into. But yeah, we're just going to apply to anything that is good for us, anything that's new to us. At least for this first video, try to get into some of these newer dungeons. Did we do a Breckenhide? We did do a Breckenhide. Let's cancel that. Underrot would be new. That'd be a fun one. So yeah, I will. I'll see you guys once I found a can. There you go. Okay, quicker than I thought. Okay, so all in all, a good group. We do not have a lust though, so but it's a low level key. I'll see you guys once the key starts. All right, guys. So we're about to get into this key. Still low level stuff. I do kind of want to get a little bit more used to the buttons before actually jumping up in difficulty level, but I do plan on doing that soon. So if you're tired of watching these +3s, +4s, and probably like +5s and 6s, I don't blame you. I am as well, and there's more to come. So let's see. We got to get used to these new buttons. You guys were also telling me to use my consecration more. Totally agree. I don't think I remember a single time where I used consecration once in that video. But man, this shock healing is just insane. 100,000 shock heal. I'm at this low item level. You know, funny thing, Mad Skills, the other big healing YouTuber, I guess the big healing YouTuber, I don't know why I said the other, because I am nowhere near that size. He actually just made a video kind of just showing the strength of Holy Paladin. A very cool watch, and he I highly recommend. He played, I think it was like an item level 416 Holy Paladin, and pushed it up to like a +20 level. So really cool stuff, really pushing the limits, and that's one thing that I really wanted to start doing as a Mistweaver, is try to see how far we can go with low item level, and that might be something that I might look to do with this class, since this class is more geared to do that. you are just so much more tankier as a Holy Paladin than you are as a Mistweaver. So we're going to do this mechanic. I don't know if my teammates are doing it, but we're just going to make sure that it gets done, where we just stare at the Tempest, making sure he doesn't get any cheeky casts off. I think you just have to look at him to interrupt him, so as long as you stare at him, we're chilling. Nothing special, though, about this key so far. I don't really know if I'm mismanaging my cooldowns, but like, let's go and use one right here, just to say that we did. We used our beacon. So we have all of our buttons coming into this next pool. That is one thing that you guys were kind of screaming at me about, is you guys were like, where is your consecration? And you know what? I agree. I was not using that button. But I will make sure and stand in it at least more in this video than I did in last video. I'm not guaranteeing... Oh, I didn't even look at this guy. I'm not guaranteeing that I'll do it perfectly, but I'll do it at least more than I was. So boom, there you go. There's your one. A little thing while we just do these easy trash pulls. There is this song that I found on TikTok that has been absolutely consuming my life recently. Just like the clips on, or I found it on TikTok, my bad. What's my, oh, I need to use that, my blessing. I'm sorry. But the videos that this guy was releasing of his song that was about to come out were just so good. Like, he made the song sound so good. And he's been teasing it forever, and he finally dropped it on last Friday. So I've been listening to that all day. I do think that the clip he used in the TikToks was the best, like 30 seconds of the song. So the rest of the song doesn't completely live up to that clip's hype. But that clip was so hype that I've been listening to it nonstop since I heard it for the first time. If you want to know what song it is, it's called Caffeine, and I think the guy that sings it, his name is Jack Kays or something like that. So if you want to hear a song that I like, go listen to that. I'm not sponsored, don't know the guy, just it's a song that I like, and I am you might like it yourself, so I recommend. Oof. Okay, so this boss is kind of weird as a ow. We're taking a beating. We're just gonna lay on hands one guy so that we can be safe. Consecration, throw it down. That was really bad by us. We should absolutely press beacon. I don't know how long our little wings lasts. That would be a nice little timer to have on my UI so that I know how much longer I have it for. So I know if I need to go ahead and use my Hammer of Wrath. I want to say it's called the like green one that's like your execute hammer. That would be a nice timer to track. This is chill. We're just shock healing. That's it. I guess that's the draw to this class, but we did a lot of healing though. Look at that. So much healing. All from Word of Glory though. Basically. Lay on hands came in second, which is funny. Almost just walked off. But yeah, that's just a song I like. If you want a little glimpse into who I am. It's just the most angsty song ever, so actually maybe you should not listen to it. We're going to pop a defensive here, and we're going to throw that down. I don't know what that blessing does, but hopefully it's good. We're just going to get ready to do some healing. Oof. We're going to pop Aura Mastery. Everyone's taking less damage because these guys kind of hurt. We're going to stun that to kind of mitigate some damage. So far, I'm kind of killing this pack, and we still have our beacon to kind of help finish off the pack. Oh, that was some easy healing. I liked that. That one felt good. It also helps that this is just a +2, so maybe I'm getting a little too hyped up. This is supposed to be easy. Like, you guys are probably like, congrats. One thing that I don't know if I've mentioned yet is when I first found this group, I said we don't have lust. Totally thought that that was a priest. Just the way it was discolored made me think it was a priest. But no, it's a hunter. We do have lust. We're good. We're being chilling, as they say. We're going to bless this guy. Maybe we need to bless ourselves with this one. Looks like it. What does this do? For 30 seconds. We just get mana back. Okay. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong buff, but that's unique. Ooh, was that me that butt pulled? I don't think so. We have our big button coming up. Ooh, we are healing, guys. Consecration, almost forgot. But we remembered. We are remembers on this channel. We're going to interrupt one of those. And we still have our Divine Toll. Have I even used Divine Toll? I don't think so, so let's go ahead and just use it. Yeah, wow. There's just so many powerful buttons that Holy Paladin can press. It's just night and day from playing Mistweaver. I haven't done mini keys on my Mistweaver this season compared to seasons in the past. And it is just night and day, the amount of buttons you have to press. Can I kick one of these? I can stun. Yeah, because like we always have Virtue up, it seems like. Then you have Aura Mastery. I guess you can count that as a cooldown. But your Avenging Crusader, whatever your wings you're running, is basically a cooldown. Or it is a cooldown, I'm sorry. This guy needs to move out of the circle, but I guess it's not a problem anymore because the circle's gone. But yeah, you just have so many buttons to press. So yeah, I'm liking it a lot more than I used to like it. I've tried Holy Paladin in the past in Shadowlands, but only briefly. Almost to where I would say I didn't even give it an honest shot. But now I am liking it a lot more. My plan for this video too is I'll probably talk through this dungeon since it's the first one, and then I'll do a style very similar to last videos, where I kind of just play, and then I'll turn my mic on when something eventful happens. But yeah, this first dungeon will probably be mostly commentary, just because that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like talking, and I know I'm about to get tired, so you guys get me for a little bit. Alright, coming up to this boss, we have Blessing of Spring. It blesses the amount of healing, so we're going to go ahead and apply it to that guy. We use Virtue. We're going to get to the right side. Oof, we're going to dodge that. What do I have? What buttons? I got plenty. That's the thing, is I just have so many buttons to press. When things get scary, you just apply Beacon and use your Divine Toll or pop wings. And once again, Divine Toll or something. Like, you just... God, you have so many buttons as this class. But yeah, I can see why people are complaining about the damage. The damage is pretty lacking. That's not good. Probably could have prevented that. And yeah, Judgment not applying a or giving you a holy power is very awkward. It doesn't really make sense why it doesn't. I know they're changing that soon, so that's a really good change that they're doing. Redemption cannot be cast. Oh, come out. You're good, dude. This guy said, sorry, healer. No worries. Did he get my res? Did I even res him? Yeah, that boss is pretty easy as long as everyone jumps over the line. Not too much unavoidable damage there. So yeah, and he definitely soaked a non-soakable mechanic. But it's no big deal. It's just a +2. Well, since I cracked a vault on camera, now would probably be a good time to ask you guys, since I play every single healer spec and I try to at least get one vault slot for each of them each week, Would you guys like for me to do that thing that some of the other content creators have done, where you just crack a vault, you just have a vault video and kind of talk about the week and what your plans are for the week, or just show you guys at least what I get from each vault? Because I think that's a fun video. I love watching those videos personally. And one thing that I've found I've loved doing recently is making content that I would enjoy. And but I want to make sure that you guys would enjoy it as well. I know there's plenty of those to watch. If you've already gotten your dopamine hit from opening your own vault, I would totally understand. But let me know down below if you guys want to see that style of video from now on, because I would love to do that, especially at the start of seasons when the alt grind is real and when the vault slots really matter, because those are fun. So let me know if you guys want to see that, because I would absolutely love to deliver that. Oof. Consecration, almost forgot it. Man. Dude, look at these demon hunters popping off on the healing. So I guess we're skipping this? Ooh, that's a weird skip. I mean, I guess those guys hurt a lot, but I was really excited to try Aura Mastery versus them to see if mitigating that damage by 15% actually mattered, because I think it would. I think we could heal through that for sure. Ooh. Almost let one cast get off. Yeah, like I said, really enjoying the Paladin a lot more than I thought I would. I still would not say it's one of my favorite healers. I would say it's probably still in the bottom half in terms of favorite, but I do think there's, at least from the little bit that I've been playing it, some of the changes that are announced are ones that I am going to enjoy. So I'm very interested to play after those changes, especially. More specifically, the Judgment changes. I think playing around Judgment would be really cool. But also, Avenging Crusader, I'm excited to play that in Raid. That's going to be fun. So I'm excited to get to the LFR item level requirement. Which, let's, between packs, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So if I were to try to join an LFR, I would need to be... Ooh, we are close. We are close. I might have to, am I going to make it? Yeah. I might have to do that this video. Ooh, hopefully we can. We're going to Aura Mastery. We're going to get that off of our screen. We're going to Beacon, and let's get some healing done. Let's heal the Druids so that we get max value. It does not cleave, but we're fine. We are totally fine. We have Wings, we have Blessing, and we have Divine Toll coming up, and Beacon is already up. Dude, 15 seconds? I need to be using that way more often. So powerful. But yeah, we can do an LFR. Hopefully we get a piece of gear here, and then we can look to do an LFR raid. We're going to go ahead and pop Wings. One thing I'm not using is the shield that Holy Paladin, or I'm sorry, Prot Paladins use. They use the shield, and that's their big spender. And I think I should be using that because it just gives me a spender that does damage. Got a jump at the end of that cast. They did not, but that's fine. It's a low-level key. You can't expect everyone to know all the mechanics. I think that's one thing that people find toxic, is when people do that. I wish I could grip this guy. The hunter is absolutely dying. Ooh, speaking of dying, this druid is not having a good time either. But this boss is falling over easy. This key is super easy. A +2, maybe I should have started with like a +4, but I really just want to get it into a key for the first time. Gotta make sure and jump. Might have been a little early, but hey, it worked. We're gonna go ahead and Beacon and then Divine Toll. Ooh, that is some juicy healing. And we got our Wings proc too, nice. Holy Paladin's pretty fun. I like playing around the wings. I think that this version of wings, the Might, is a little more boring because it just gives you crit rate, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. Whereas the other one, actually, you just start hitting things and healing things. I think that one's really fun, but it's still really good. Let's see if there's some gear that we can snipe from someone. Any unneeded loot? Oh, let's see. Someone got the cape. Ooh, a Haste Mastery cape would be really good for us. And then Haste Verse Neck would be very good for us. So we're just going to jump into another key, and I will see you guys there. Alright, so we were able to trade for the necklace, but as you see, it only brought us up 1 item level. We're still 3 short from the LFR, so I'm going to go see if I can upgrade some of these pieces, but I doubt it. I don't have much material, so looks like we're just going to have to run another key. Alright, so I'm kind of jumping this one a little bit late, but guys, we are in a +5 now Theris. I do have my camera off, so I apologize, but I am fully gamer gripping my my mouse and keyboard right now, so don't want you guys to see that, but hopefully this is a clean key. I have not done much of this on the monk even, so sorry about that hiccup, but I have not done much of this on even the monk, so not too much experience. However, I did like level a couple characters from 60 to 70 by doing these dungeons, so I know the mechanics, but I've heard some horror stories about when you try to, punch above your weight on this key level, and the mammoth that's the first boss here is apparently it's a nightmare to heal through. So I guess we'll see if we can handle it. I guess this is our first real test in the series, so yeah, stay tuned. Yikes, I don't know what the hell this pool was. Yeah, our tank pulled up his big boy pants and said, let's destroy the key. Oh, apparently this guy must have butt pulled something, but wow, that pool was ridiculous. Let's see what our healing was. We did not use our cooldowns very well. I'll be honest there. The whole time I was thinking, I should have popped this before this and then this before this. So overall could have been better by me. Yeah, but still, that pool was kind of wild. Let me know what you guys would have done there. Would you have used one of these big cooldowns on your tank? Or let me know how you guys would have handled a massive pool like that, because I'm sure it can be done, especially since Holy Paladin is like the thing to play at the top level. So I'm sure it could be done. Alright, so we're coming up to Magma Tusk. like I said, he is seen as the hardest boss, or at least one of like the top 3 to heal in Mythic Plus. Just a lot of HPS required. So came into this fight with everything up. So let's see if we can do it. So far, not too difficult. I know. Okay, this is when it gets rough. Apparently. Ooh, don't want to get hit by that. And of course I do. Of course, obviously, you know, a +5 and a +20 are two totally different things, but you know, relative to item level is kind of what I'm going off of. Oof. So yeah, I mean, we are having to cycle our abilities pretty nicely. Not really too many free GCDs that aren't being used for damage, but yikes, this I do not like this tanking position. I wish that I could hit the boss at least. But now we're chilling, we're out in the open, and we can actually get some healing done. But I think we're managing. I'm happy about how this is going. Okay, we are losing people. They are getting hit by the waves, it looks like. So, that's on them. I do not take the blame there. This is what hurts, right? The volatile mutilation. Yeah, that's what does the damage. Blazing charge. He's gonna hit at that angle, so as long as we get off to the side, I don't see why people struggle so much with that mechanic. We're gonna get that away from our warlock. Yeah, see, absolutely doable, but I do see how that just requires a ton of healing, and how it could be disgusting at a higher level. But yeah, we did a lot of healing. A lot of stupid damage. I feel like, what did we just use? Yeah, I feel like that should have revived him. But our teammates did take a lot of unnecessary damage there. I'll give them that. Okay, but also, yeah, the boss did do a lot of damage.
Ooh, that felt nice. Used a couple cooldowns on top of each other, so it should feel nice. But yeah, that felt nice. Lots of healing. Felt really safe there. So, from what I remember, this boss is kind of a joke to heal. As long as you break the spear, he seems pretty easy. Um, but if you just let him walk indefinitely, I'm pretty sure he gets kind of difficult to heal. Yeah, like this is gonna be tough. I think he trampled over one of my DPS too, which is never good. Yikes, he got res and then died instantly. Oof. We're dying. Don't want to die. Gonna pop a defensive pop our cooldowns. Just live this, and then I think we're chilling. Okay. So we have been targeted. Yikes. Is it me? I feel like it's not me getting us killed. Yeah, I'm doing a ton of healing. That's not me at all. Alright, but now we gotta do some damage. Come on, guys. Too many deaths. Oh man, that was brutal. Lost a lot of friends along the way, but yeah, of course it's the boss that I say doesn't I don't remember is difficult. That is difficult. So The way I remember it is you just have to break your chain and he stops his little rampage. But it looks like he kept walking over my teammates. So that's never ideal. And they weren't popping defensive. Luckily, as Paladin, Divine Protection, your defensive, is on a 42-second cooldown. I'm pretty sure I have a talent to kind of make it be shorter. But man, I had that up every single time that he targeted someone with the chains. So for every single one of his damaging phases, I had my defensive up. So that felt really nice. So I don't know if these guys are trying to talk to me, but I don't know what they're saying. But this key is going, I mean, it's going well so far. Need to drink mana. Oh, what is my mana even at? I guess this is our mana bar? Nah, I think I'm chilling. I don't really know what spells use mana and what doesn't in this class, but I think I'm fine. I don't even think I have any food to eat, so hopefully I'm fine. I think Holy Shock, yeah, Holy Shock looks like it uses a lot, but my builders and spenders do not seem to use a lot at all, so let's see, what does this spell? It costs a little bit. Okay, so maybe I should watch my mana bar a little bit more closely. Well, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure you guys let me know down below. Ooh, he just walked right up and pulled that. But let me know down below if you like the style. I'm going to keep doing these videos. The Zero to Hero series, I am enjoying it a lot. But the thing that I need your opinion on is the style, because there's so many different ways that I could record this and edit it. And I just want to know what is received the best. Do you guys like this where I just play and talk over it, or would you rather me talk after the fact? I know some people have asked for that in the past, but those people don't ask for it anymore because I tried it, and I just think I'm better at this. I think I'm better at talking live. Even though it makes me play a little bit more sloppy, you know what? That's content. if I stand in a soak, that is content for sure. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I enjoy this. I enjoy this series, so I want you guys to enjoy it too. So just let me know if you think there should be any changes that I can make, and I'll give it my best shot for next episode. Now, this boss, this little pound he does is threatening, and this slam is very threatening in pugs. As long as we stand out of these swirlies, we are fine, but it's up to our randoms to not stand in their swirlies. So, as long as we do that, this boss is very easy peasy. But yeah, like I said, a lot of it is up to our pugs, so let's see if we can do it. Alright, so still some deaths, but I just think that that is from a lack of experience from these guys. There were some times where I had to choose between healing my tank and healing the Warlock, and guys, to be quite honest, the Warlock was going to die either way, regardless. So I just chose to heal the tank and to save the pool, because if the tank dies, we are not killing the boss. Yeah, so I just chose to heal the tank there, and I'm sure you guys probably were like, why is he not healing the Warlock? Well, I was like, I'll heal him next global cooldown, then of course he died that one. So, yeah, I don't know, my bad. Wow, we are not going to time this. Wow, lots of deaths. Yeah, I feel like we're playing overall pretty solid. I'm happy with how I'm playing for the most part. I have made some mistakes, but I don't think it's key breaking mistakes for the most part. But yeah, hopefully we can keep it up and get into a higher level key next time. And who knows, maybe we can get some gear for the end of this video and get into LFR sooner than we're thinking. So let's hope that that's what's happening. So I don't think there's a lot of room to fail here unless we let the room fill up and don't kill it quick enough, which is definitely a possibility with the low DPS that we have now. But then also, as long as we're doing this mechanic, which our Paladin is dying. Stay alive, friend. Oh no, I don't know where my extra action button is on this character. Oh, it's right in front of my face. Wow, people are just dying. Oh no, it's gonna be the me and Tank show again. I'll be healing while he runs around and does the mechanic. So I'm pretty sure how it works, there's these little golden piles all over the room that will just do a bunch of damage to the boss. And as long as you collect them and use them, they are items. As long as you use them, it will do a bunch of damage to his shield. So usually you have like the healer and like maybe like 1 or 2 DPS go around and do that. But here, as you just saw, it was just me, and then eventually it became just me and the tank. So very unfortunate. But let's see if we can two-man this boss. I wonder if it can be done. Oof, we're letting this guy get a little too close to us. He yoinked me in. Wonder how that happened. Did my button pull me in? I don't know, but I got pulled in and I stood in a swirly. So maybe this last boss just is not meant to be. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's hope the second take is better than the first. We're having to tell our group how to do the fight, but as you see, they speak Spanish, and I don't. I think that's Spanish at least. So hopefully they're telling them what to do, and hopefully they're learning. But this boss is very easy. As long as you pop a defensive when he does his actual only damaging thing. And save your cooldowns for when he has shields, and run around grabbing little gold piles. He is very easy. Let's go ahead and get this. Alright. Where is he? Oof, oof. Oh, and the tank died. Ooh, guys, this might not happen. No, we're just gonna stand in a swirly. Come on, people, just dodge. It's really easy. Just dodge the swirlies and then use your button and dodge more swirlies. Do some damage. I don't know if we can do this, guys. I mean, we are just we're out damaging the Demonology Warlock here. And our tank died. I don't know.
Stay your hand or taste the flame. Roast in flames. An embarrassment of riches. Embers grow to roaring flames. Royal. Can't beat the heat. An embarrassment of riches. Condor and consume. Roast in flames.
It's too far away.
Can't beat the heat. Have some trinkets. Royal. Embers grow to roaring flames.
To get closer.
An embarrassment of riches. Can't beat the heat.
It's too far away.
Condor and consume. Royal. Have some trinkets. Of fire.
Wow. Okay, it was doable. Oh my lord, that was difficult. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, seeing me actually struggle early on in this challenge. Ooh, a ring, crit mastery, not the best, I don't think, but still a ring nonetheless. Where does that put us? Let's see, getting rid of our 405, replacing it with a 408. That will not take us up any higher, but yeah. So 383. I'm actually going to call it there. I am exhausted, but for the night, there might be more to this video. So I'll see you guys either in the morning or in next video. Alright guys, it's the next day. It's actually Monday night, so for me, since I'm in NA, the servers reset tomorrow. So I'm very tempted to upgrade my lowest pair of gear, this pair of boots. For one of these pieces, they're only 500, or in this case 98 gold, so it's not going to set me back a ton. And the reason why I haven't done this yet, why I haven't just bought all gear, is because I want to get an authentic experience. Like, if I were to start playing the game, start on this alt, what would it be like? And if I were to just buy all my gear, that would take all the fun away. I want to get the whole grind experience. And I think the gold that I have on this character already is fair game. It's all gear that I've gotten through leveling this character. So I think I'm going to do it. Just get me to 386. so that I can do LFR before the reset. Alright, so we just bought it. Let's go ahead and equip it, see if it does the trick. And... hey, okay, so it put us just over 386. I don't know what the decimal is, but hey, that's good enough. Let's make sure that we can hop into this LFR queue. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and start off. Let's just work our way down. I'll see if I can edit some of these more climactic fights in here. I won't put any wipes as much as you guys probably do want to see these LFR wipes. I'm sure they're going to be pretty comical. Just let me know if you want to see that in a separate video, because I have plenty of those from all of my characters. But yeah, let's get into LFR. Week 1, or I guess technically week 2. This is episode 2, but for me it's kind of like the first week that I've been playing. So let's do it. I'm excited. I need to change my build also. I have a raid build that I copied over, and it doesn't look much different. I'll need to make sure I'm beacon people, so that's the only difference really that I'm seeing. But yeah, let's do it. Alright, so we found a group. It did not take long at all, which is actually unfortunate because I did not have a chance to read all of the new talents. So I'm still going to be a little clueless on some things, and I will panic and run around like a chicken with my head cut off. Also, this group already had Kazara defeated, so we might have to come back and do that at the end. Ooh, okay, here we go. So I have both of my beacons out on my tanks. I am now noticing my... a lot of my UI is kind of blocked by the cast bar of the bosses, so that's a problem. We're gonna kind of hold off on using our big spells for a second. Okay, now that some damage is gonna be coming out, let's use it now. Ooh, that is a big issue, the cast bars. I'll have to figure out how to fix that between pools. See if we can tank it. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we're pressing our buttons, and I haven't forgotten about a single one yet. So I was afraid that I would like forget to even press one of my buttons. But no, we're doing good so far, just cycling between all the abilities. Anytime something comes off cooldown, I press it. Alright, let's we got a soak coming in. Let's go ahead and pop our big cooldown. Let's lay on hands ourselves because we're greedy. I think we're doing pretty good. I am not even looking at the meters right now, so you guys are probably looking and being like, "Oh my god, he's doing no healing." But I tried to save my. Ooh, that was a shotgun blast to the group there. I'm trying to save my cooldowns for times that would make sense to use, so I'm not just gonna press like Avenging Crusader on cooldown. I might wait like 5 or 6 seconds to get like some damage out. Like right now, I'll press it once these bombs are about to go off. And see, we just get a lot more healing that way. Ooh, and we get to double dip into this. Very nice. Go an aura mastery because I kind of want to face tank it. See how tanky we are. This is just something that we can't do on the Mistweaver. Is just face tank things like that. I mean, that is, wow, man. He just keeps shotgun blasting us. But we're doing good. I think I'm doing pretty good at healing. I have not even glanced down at the charts, but I feel like I'm pressing a button every global cooldown, which is like step 1, I guess. I had to scratch my leg, so I went with a cast. Ooh, we get a bomb. Dang, right as I had popped the Avenging Crusader. Ooh, we died. How are we doing? 40k HPS there. I like it. I don't know what exactly we died to. I know that we had the soak mechanic and not too many soak. Ooh, I actually am getting a res. Very nice. Shout out to the squad. But not a lot of people soak that, but let's use that proc. I don't even know what that proc does. I just know it works with those spells. So I press it. And let's save our next Crusader strikes because we have Avenging Crusader going now. We're live. Let's go. We could move this bomb out, or we could nuke the raid and do some healing. I like one of those options. I like the greedy play. Alright, what do we get? Ooh, we got 2 ambles. Nice. I am absolutely going to roll in those. Very nice for when I prop Paladin. Oh, male waste. I think we're played, right? We're played. Okay, so we died. Let's review that pool. We died, so that sucks. But I think we did pretty good. I think we were second on the charts up until the point where we died. And I think I felt pretty confident in my abilities. But I will move those cast bars between these pools, and I'll see you guys at the next boss. Alright, our tank. Once again, just going in. Just going for it. Let's try to hold on to these buttons for a bit. Or pop a defensive here. We have our Avenging Crusader rolling. It's about a timeout, yeah. We didn't really get too much value from it, but that was like the biggest damage instance, was just that big pulse. Which kind of draws us into. Let's go ahead and drop Hammer. We got our tanks being healed. The Bleeding Charge actually is a pretty good moment to heal, but it doesn't do much in LFR. So far, I'm happy with how we're pressing our buttons. We have Avenging Crusader. I think we're the only healer using buttons now, which is really nice. Gave us a lot of healing. Look at us. I think we're at the top of the meter. Is that us? It is. Very nice. Alright, boss 1 down. Oof, we're wasting our Avenging Crusader right now. It's a shame. Dang, there go our wings. Let's go ahead. Ooh, is this where you're supposed to lust? Interesting. Alright, we have our Avenging Crusader. Let's go ahead and press it once people take that big damage. Oh yeah. That's what I like. I don't know if I'm supposed to be pressing Light of Dawn or Word of Glory, whatever the shock heal is. I don't know which one we're supposed to be pressing. I'm trying to just like use whichever one feels better in the moment. Maybe that's the best thing. Let's go ahead and press Aura Mastery. I feel like now's a good time for it. Now feels like a Light of Dawn moment. I think this blessing gives us mana back, the blue one. I think it's Winter is the blue one. Alright. So we now have our we have enough to spin on Avenging Crusader, so let's go ahead and pop it. Let's be healing these tanks up, get them nice and juicy. I'm gonna try to rotate a little bit around the boss just so I don't know the range on my spells. So just in case they aren't hitting these guys out in range over here, just so that they are hitting them. Alright, we have Avenging Crusader up in 15 seconds. We are pumping the heals, apparently, so very nice to see. This is the first time I've ever played Holy Paladin in Raid, even in Shadowlands. I didn't even play it in Shadowlands. Alright. So we're ready for a big Avenging Crusader. Everyone's fully healed, so that's not ideal, but that's okay. Let's get some, let's turn around and do some Light of Dawns this way. There you go. There's one for you. This is really fun. I see why people like this class. I'm actually having a lot more fun in Raid than I was in Mythic Plus, for sure. Let's lay on hands for the parse. The good old LFR parse. You guys know the one. Alright, we got Avenging Crusader up. We're rolling. I don't even know what buttons I'm pressing. I'm literally just pressing the ones that highlight. The ones that are up next. That's the good thing about having a good UI is, I mean, if you have to rely on it at first, so be it. I mean, it's better than not knowing what you're doing and doing the wrong thing at all times. Pretty unfortunate loot. Okay, we have a chance at a tier set. Or a tier piece, I should say. Let's roll need on that. I don't think we rolled well. Yeah, we rolled a 13. Dang. Alright, that's okay though. It's week 1 of LFR for us, so we have some time to get some tier pieces. Alright, I will see you guys in the next LFR group. Oh boy. Okay, so we found ourselves another group. This time we're going for the Rashok set of the Rashok group of bosses because we want to shoot for that Rashok's trinket week 1. We just want to have it in our vault so that we can shoot for that chance, getting it in the vault each week, and we want to make sure that we're killing Rashok each week to give ourselves the best chances of getting that trinket. Also, after this group, I might skip the Neltharion and Magmarax group. And I might go straight for Skell Commander Sarkareth and then come back and do Zagara. I'm not too sure. We'll see. Okay, so we wiped on this boss once already, which is funny because it is the easiest boss in this whole raid in an organized group. But people just, you know, think you can like run up to a boss and pull them in an LFR group and no one knows what's going on. So it's always nice just to have a plan, make sure everyone understands the fight. And that is not what happened last pool. So we had everyone go to this close side, no one go to the far side. And here we are again. There were 5 different people giving a plan, and we'll see how it works out. Alright, so everything's just messed up. Hopefully we can get this boss killed though, because Rashok is next. He's pretty easy in pugs. I've gotten into a pug where only like me and like 4 other people knew what was going on, and we basically just took on the whole fight of Rashok in an LFR group before. And that's where the big bucks are. That's where the big trinket is. I also had one group where the Rashok trinket dropped twice in the same pug. And that was pretty troll because I was not one of the lucky few that got it. But hopefully all of that changes on this alt for the content. I mean, surely the RNG roles will understand that we're doing this for YouTube, right? Like, surely they know that. Ooh, we got a wings proc randomly. I love to see that. Let's heal up our other healer, make his life easier. Let's get ready for an Avenging Crusader. Ooh, we are already in the middle. Nice. Okay, so we made it already further than... Oh, are we not going to the middle? I don't know, dude. I just kill what's in front of me. Maybe I'm the problem. Sorry, I heard the boss say something like, let's take the wall. And then I saw all these ads coming right here. So I was like, well, shoot, let's go. Alright, maybe we can go for an Avenging Crusader now. Yeah, because the big bad boss is here. Let's do it. Got a lot of healing on that Warlock. Alright, that was a fun little Avenging Crusader. Never lasts long enough. Alright, we have full stacks. We have Avenging Crusader coming off now. Let's go, we're pumping. Got got so many ads, dude. Look at all these ads. Our tank's a champ, though. He's holding that aggro. We're gonna pop Aura Mastery. There are just a lot of ads pounding on our tank right now. I don't know if it's gonna make a big difference, but I like to tell myself that it does. Let's get a good Light of Dawn for those friends, even though they don't need it. Looks like our other tank is actually taking pounding. Let's see if Beacon has a range. Do you see any healing numbers on that green marker over there? This green marker where my mouse is? Do you see any? I don't see any healing, so I guess Beacon does have a range. That's a shame. All right, it's go time. Avenging Crusader, big boss is here. Let's go. Man, these cast bars are perfectly covering my entire UI. But basically, guys, I am just pressing this once I see it glow up, and then this once I see it glow up. And this class is playing itself, it feels like. This is a part that could wipe a group for sure. People don't spread. We're gonna go ahead and now we have Avenging Crusader. Let's cast this. Oh, let's cast this. Let's wait a bit. Oh yeah, the spread, we're definitely casting it for that. Big Avenging Crusader moment. Oh yeah, we got so much healing from that. Wow. Oh yeah, dude. This Avenging Crusader, it feels nice. If you have not had a chance to play with it, you got to. You got to give it a shot because it feels like what Ancient Teachings should feel like. For sure. We have it coming up here again in a few seconds. I mean, wow, dude. Such a short cooldown. Such a good ability. Alright, Rashok time. Alright, here we go. This will probably be the last fight of the video, so I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. It is a little bit different from last episode because I was really excited for this LFR. A lot of our best in slot gear is from raids. A lot of raid fights have really strong gear this tier. Looks like we're the one of 4 people that soaked that, so looks like this video might be getting cut short. I'll probably just turn my mic off, see if we can kill the boss. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys. Oh no, we're back. We're back. I get to do a proper outro later in the video. Nice. No one is going to that one soak, so that's always nice to see. Yeah, this video is different. I think a lot of this series will be done in raid, but not as much as you think. I think it's going to be more so early on. Oof, he is running that away. Alright, we don't want to be one of like 5 people soaking every time. Looks like a couple more people came in. We also popped a defensive there. Our tanks are taking a pounding from the tank mechanic. Well, also, it looks like we lost a tank eventually, or early on, so want to make sure that they have the beacon on them at all times. So we're losing quite a few people. I think me and like 2 other deaths, it's not really our fault that we died, because we died to a soak mechanic that no one soaked, so but some of these deaths are from the waves, which is, it's just LFR killers, to be honest. Can't blame people. Can't blame people when I have for sure died to that same mechanic in Mythic raids, so Mythic Rashoks. Let's get back to the boss. We're in Avenging Crusader mode. We gotta get all the value we can. I don't know how much longer it's lasting for, so we want to make sure every global cooldown is utilizing it. Got our defensive up already, man. This defensive is short. Well, how long is this Avenging Crusader? Oh my god, it finally came to an end. Wow. We must have gotten a couple procs in a row. We'll soak this outer one. Just making sure it gets soaked. Alright, we got Avenging Crusader. We're gonna follow this guy so that we get to stick to the boss when he jumps. Probably not the most ideal thing to do since those things do come out from where he jumps to. But you know what? That's what we did, and I'm proud. I can't speak. I'm proud of it, and I'm happy with it. Alright, so we're about to enter intermission number 2. We did get a wings proc, nice. We're just gonna look at this big clump of people and pets whenever we cast that. It's a great time for Avenging Crusader. Everyone's taking damage, there's always healing to do. This feels really good. Now that I have a couple more hours of Holy Paladin, I do want to go back and read some of these new changes that are coming to Holy Paladins in 10.1.5, I think, is the next update. Because apparently they're getting a lot of new stuff to them. So definitely want to see what's going to be new. Because apparently it's exciting. Apparently it's a lot of judgment interaction, which is really cool to me. I think that's a spell that I would not expect the interaction to be under. So it seems like it's going to be very cool. Let's get one of these far ones. Let's get this. Oh, I juked my own teammate out. Let's go and pop Avenging Crusader once more. This is really fun, actually. Avenging Crusader's sick. It looks cool. It feels good. Huge fan. I have no idea what my healing is. That's one thing I have not been keeping up with this video. It's just how good my healing's been pool by pool. But it looks okay. I think the death put me behind the other Paladin, but you know what? That's what dying does. Alright, Avenging Crusader time. Oh, the boss is dead. Okay. We did get a Rash Shocks. We did get a Rash Shocks. We're going to put... Don't want to click pass on that. We want to put need. Wow, that was close. Dang. Dang, we rolled low on it. Okay. Maybe we can get some tier pieces. Ooh, what is this? A head? Okay. I'll take a helmet. Did we win anything? God, our rolls have been abysmal. 0 new loot this video. 0 loot this video. That is sad. We'll message this fort guy. Alright. We're going to be that guy. We're going to be toxic. And see if he really needs that piece of gear. Because if not, that is